Hey, what's up, guys? Nixby1 HD here, and welcome back to another episode of our F1 2011 Williams Career Mode. And in today's episode, it is episode number 14. And in today's episode, we have got the Singapore Grand Prix around the streets of Marina Bay. So, before we jump into qualifying, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you are enjoying this series. Make sure you subscribe for more, and let's get into qualifying here around the streets of Marina Bay. Right, okay, qualifying for the Singapore Grand Prix. Okay, here we go, rounding the final corner here at the Singapore Grand Prix, and it's a 2-minute 02.364. Right, okay, qualifying does come to a close, and it is Mark Webber that does take pole position for the Singapore Grand Prix, with Jenson Button starting in P2, Sebastian Vettel in the other Red Bulls starting in third, Fernando Alonso starting in fourth ahead of his former McLaren teammate Lewis Hamilton, Nick Heidfeld starting in sixth ahead of the other Ferrari of Felipe Massa, with the other Lotus of Vitaly Petrov starting in eighth, Jaime Alguersuari starting in ninth, and Kiyumu Kobayashi rounding out the top 10. So, let's get into race day here for the Singapore Grand Prix. Right, okay, having a look at our race strategy for the Singapore Grand Prix tonight here around Marina Bay. We've got 31 laps ahead of us. We are starting P24 on the grid. We're going to be pitting lap 5 for a set of the option tyres. And then we're pitting lap 10 for a set of the primes. And then we're pitting lap 18 for another set of the prime tyres. And then we're pitting again lap 26 for a set of the options to take us through to the checkered flag. So let's go racing here around Marina Bay. Right, okay, here we are then, ready for the 2011 Singapore Grand Prix, and it is lights out and away we go here in Singapore as we're going to go down into turn 1. Just try and survive the start, as we do make a tiny bit of contact there with Jarno Trulli, and we do get past Michael Schumacher in the Mercedes. Okay, so we have got Adrian Sutil up ahead, and we've got Timo Glock To make a tiny bit of contact there with Sebastian Buemi, who is trying to go for a move on Sergio Perez in the Sauber. Can we try and get past Checo? Not quite. Right. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for it now, and we have got past Sergio Perez. Can we get past the Toro Rosso of Sebastian Buemi? Use the Kers. Oh, and we can. Can we get past his teammate Jaime Alguersuari? And we can. And we're going to get past the other Mercedes of Nico Rosberg. So we got the other Ferrari of Felipe Massa. Ugh. Okay. Round we go. On to lap 2. Drain the Kers. Try and see if we can catch up to Felipe Massa. Are we going to go for the overtake? Yes, we are. So we are past the Ferrari of Felipe Massa. Now trying to close up to Paul di Resta in the Force India. Oh. Big hit into the wall there. I'm going to try and get past Paul di Resta and okay. And we do get past the Force India. Now trying to close up to the other Ferrari, two-time world champion Fernando Alonso. We go for a move. Oh, I thought about it, but yeah, I thought a sensible thing was to back out a bit there. So currently in 9th place after 2 laps, which isn't too bad, considering we did start 4th. Oh no. Oh. And we do take the fastest lap of the race. Of course, we really didn't have a good qualifying. It honestly just, oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let's try that one again. Use the Kers. Break. Oh my. Oh. Okay. Just absolutely went for it. Absolutely went for it there. 3, and that is 3 cars. We have got past, and we're up into P6 now. Trying to close up to the other Lotus of Nick Heifeld. Of course, in case some of you guys don't know, Mark Webber, he is now our rival in this career mode series, so if we can try and catch up to the Australian and get past him, ooh, that will be good. Okay, trying to see if we can close up to Nick Heifeld. Break. So we are going to be boxing at the end of the next lap. I would if I had DRS, mate. Okay. Okay, round we go. Okay, so we have got DRS now. As we do take fastest lap of the race, as we are going to be making our first scheduled pit stop of the Grand Prix. Use the KERS. Gonna go down get down the inside of Nick Heifeld, and we do get past the Lotus up into P5. Up next we have got Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren up in 4th. Oh no.
Pitting this lap. You've got a slight lead over Heifeld. Don't let him catch you.
Okay, round we go. Okay, into the pits we go for our first scheduled pit stop of the
Remember to pit this lap.
Okay, so trying that again. Into the pits we go. Hopefully a nice clean and tidy stop by the Williams pit crew. Okay, 4.2 second stop. So
watch out for traffic as you
out of the
join
pit.
the track.
Okay, out of the pit lane we go. Oh, Barrichello. Barrichello does get past us. Can we try and get past our teammate? Okay, so we do get past Barrichello, which is good. So up into P11, trying to close up to Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren. Oh no, oh, a little bit too deep going into the corner there. Here we go, rounding final corner, about to start lap 7 here in.
Quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting
Oh no.
the pits.
Oh, damn it.
Should be due.
Okay, so we are going to rejoin. So we are going to rejoin in P5. So we got Jenson Button in the other McLaren up ahead. And we try and close up to the 2009 world champion, and of course, my favourite F1 driver of all time. Break. Nicely done. Okay, so we have managed to catch up to Jenson Button. Or thought about potentially going for a move there, but okay. So we are going to get DRS off Jenson. Break.
Lap times are looking good.
Oh no. Oh. Thankfully we didn't pick up any damage, which is good. Ugh. Okay, so we do get... Oh no.
Webber's really going for it. He's just put up a new fastest lap.
Okay. So we do get past Jenson Button. Okay, now trying to close up to his teammate, Lewis Hamilton. Break. Okay, so we've now managed to catch up to Hamilton. We're going to go for the move.
Okay,
And...
clear. You should consider pitting soon.
Okay, so we have got past Lewis Hamilton. Now trying to close up to the two Red Bulls of Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. Of course, Sebastian Vettel, of course, won, of course, 2011 World Champion, of course, taking home his second championship of the season with Red Bull.
The pit window is open. Come in this lap.
Okay, copy. Okay, so the team want us to box at the end of this lap.
That was the
As we,
fastest lap of the race.
okay, as we do set fastest lap of the race. Okay, we're going to use the KERS. Gaining on Sebastian Vettel. Going to try and see if we can go for a move.
Can't afford
Not
to lose too
quite.
much time. Go for the overtake.
Okay, this is
You need to
This
pit
is
in
where
this
we do
lap.
like to get the overtakes done, and we've just made another one there. Up into P2 now. Whoa, up into P2. Generally thought I was gonna spin out there. So we are going to be boxing at the end of this lap, making our second pit stop of the Grand Prix. Okay, into the pits we go. Oh no. Okay, we do get a warning for illegal blocking there, but into the pits we go. Hopefully a nice clean tidy stop going on to the prime tyres.
Exit
Okay.
now.
Okay, so we are going to re-emerge in P6.
You're free to rejoin the track.
P7, should I say. Okay. Okay. So...
Fitted you with a new set of prime tyres. You have 2 stops remaining. 2 stops.
yeah, copy. Okay. Ugh.
Vettel's next. Line him up for a pass.
Okay. Try that again.
We have a slight lead over Hamilton.
Okay, so we're going to get DRS
Hamilton should be due to pit
off
within the next 2
Vettel.
laps.
Okay, so we are going to be diving back into the pits in about 2 laps time. Are we going to get the move done? Not quite. But we are going to get the move done this time, so we do get past Sebastian Vettel up into P5, now trying to catch up to his Red Bull teammate Mark Webber, who of course now is a pundit for Channel 4's coverage of Formula 1. Okay, gaining on the Australian, and we're going to get past Mark Webber and the lap car of Kyumu Kobayashi. Oh, we go a little bit too deep there, going into the corner. Okay, break. We do set fastest lap of the race, so we got the 2 Lotuses up ahead of Vitaly Petrov and Nick Heifeld.
By the guy behind. Push.
So
We can't afford to lose too much time stuck behind the car ahead. You're faster than him in sector 2. Sector 2.
Heifeld has dived in to the pits.
A new set of option tyres have been put on Heiffeld's car.
Okay, so we have got the lap car of Jarno Trulli. We do get past. Now try to close up to Vitaly Petrov in the Lotus. Okay, we're gonna try and see if we can get past Vitaly Petrov. We're gonna try and have a little look down the inside of the Lotus, and we do get past Petrov, and we are going to take the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix for the first time this evening.
Webber is going to pit sometime within the next 5 laps.
Okay, copy. Also, if you guys did miss the last episode around the of the F1 2011 Williams career mode around the Italian Grand Prix around Monza, I would definitely recommend going ahead and checking that one out. Also, if you guys haven't seen the latest episode of our F1 2006 Super Aguri career mode on F1 Championship Edition, where we recently did the Hungarian Grand Prix, I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. So yeah. Okay, so we're 10.6 seconds clear of Mark Webber, which is good. So as we're on to lap 16 out 31 here in Singapore. So I believe it's lap 18. We are going to be making our third pit stop of the Grand Prix. so another fastest lap for us, which is good.
Pits are clear. Pit this lap.
Okay, so we are going to be boxing at the end of the next lap. That was close.
The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap. Pit this lap.
Yeah, copy. Okay, so we are going to be diving in to the pits at the end of this lap. Into the pits we go. Okay, hopefully a nice clean and tidy pit stop by the Williams pit crew. Okay, 4.7 second pit stop. So, where are we going to re-emerge? Mark Webber, he has got the jump on us. So, okay, so we are going to come out miles ahead of Jenson Button. And then we will be making our final pit stop on lap 26. so we are going to retake the lead of the Singapore Grand Prix as we're on to lap 20 out of 31.
Button should be due a tyre change within a couple of laps.
Okay, so we have got the lap car of Narin Carter Kane, and we are going to get past the Indian driver.
Traffic ahead, stay alert.
Okay, copy. Okay, on to lap 21 out of 31. So 10 laps remaining of the Singapore Grand Prix. So far in this series we've won 8 races. Can we take home race victory number 9? As we are currently on the cards to do that, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Still a lot that can happen. Okay. Okay, so we have got the 2 Toro Rossos of Sebastian Buemi, and we do get past the Toro Rosso. We've got the other Toro Rosso of Jaime Alguersuari, currently in 17th place. Okay. Okay, so we do get past Jaime Alguersuari, kind of. Oh, almost went into the back of Jarno Trulli there, as we've got Timo Glock exiting the pits. We do manage to get round the outside of the German driver, and we do get past the Lotus of Jarno Trulli, as we've got a 21.8 second lead over Mark Webber.
You're coming up on a group of slow-moving cars. Try to pass them quickly.
So we got the 2 Force Indias of Adrian Sutil and Paul di Resta. Okay. So we do get past Adrian Sutil. Up next, we've got the other Force India of Paul di Resta, of course, former Sky F1 pundit and commentator. Break. Oh, thought I was gonna go. Thought I was gonna go off the track there, but thankfully we didn't. Okay, use the curves. Break. Okay, so we do get past Paul di Resta, which is good. Okay, now trying to close now. So the current top three is ourselves, Mark Webber, and Jenson Button currently in P3. Okay, round we go. On to lap 24 out of 31. As we do set yet another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Okay, break.
Webber's trailing you by about 30 seconds. Keep pushing.
Okay, so we're on to the penultimate lap before we dive into the pits for our fourth and final pit stop of the Singapore Grand Prix. Copy.
Slower traffic ahead. Be careful when overtaking. They should let you through.
Okay, so we are going to be boxing at the end of the next lap, which is when our scheduled pit stop is.
Pit in this lap. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay, so we are going to be boxing for the final time in this Singapore Grand Prix. It's definitely been a bit of an up and down session today, but we're definitely on the up at the moment because we are leading and we've got a nice lead over Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel, which is good. Okay.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
So we got Michael Schumacher just ahead of us in the Mercedes. Hopefully this is the 7-time world champion going to move out the way. He does, but we do go into the back of Michael. Thankfully no damage. Okay, so into the pits we go for the final time. Hopefully a nice clean and tidy stop by the Williams pit crew once again. Okay, set of option tyres to see us through to the checkered flag. So yeah, we're gonna so we are.
Pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
So we are gonna come out
You have no more
in
scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
so we are gonna come back out in P1. Of course, we're still miles ahead of Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel. We've got a 41.6 second lead over Webber. So we have got one of the lap cars, and that is the Toro Rosso of Sebastian Buemi. Of course, we did just pass his teammate Jaime Alguersuari, and we're going to get past the other Toro Rosso of Sebastian Buemi. Okay, on to lap 29 now. 3 more laps to go. Okay, so we do get past Narin Carter Kane. So they got Nico Rosberg in the Mercedes, who we do get past. I wasn't expecting him to move back across there, but we do get past Nico Rosberg, of course, 2016. Of course, 2016 world champion. Okay, on to lap 30 out of 31, so we're on to the penultimate lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. So we got Vittorio Levizzi up ahead in the other HRT. So we got Felipe Massa in the Ferrari. Currently in P10. So we do get past Massa, and we do get past Kobayashi. Almost crashed into Kobayashi there, but we're on to the final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. From last on the grid to first, what a result this will be. This will be our 9th race victory of the season, and surely the 2011 championship title is within touching distance now. Okay. So we got so we got Jarno Trulli up ahead. Hopefully the Italian will move out the way, and he does. Thank you very much, mate. Okay, break. Rounding the final couple of corners here at Singapore. Under the bridge we go. So we got Ambrosio up ahead. Okay, here we go. Rounding the final corner. It is going to be race victory number 9. So there we go then. Looking at our race results from the Singapore Grand Prix. From last on the grid, we do take home the race victory with Mark Webber and Jenson Button rounding out the podium finishers. Sebastian Vettel finishing in 4th, Lewis Hamilton in 5th, Fernando Alonso in 6th, ahead of the 2 Lotuses of Vitaly Petrov and Nick Heidfeld, Kyumu Kobayashi in 9th, and Felipe Massa rounding out the top 10. So there we go then. Looking at the Drivers' Championship, and our race engineer Andy has just said we have equalled Nigel Mansell's record for the most race wins in a season, which is incredible. It really is. But anyways, we do lead the championship. We've got a very healthy lead over Sebastian Vettel in 2nd, Mark Webber in 3rd, Lewis Hamilton in 4th, Fernando Alonso in 5th, Jenson Button in 6th, Felipe Massa in 7th, Nick Heidfeld in 8th. 3 points ahead of his Lotus teammate Vitaly Petrov in 9th. Nico Rosberg in 10th. Michael Schumacher in 11th. Kyumu Kobayashi in 12th. Jaime Alguersuari in 13th. And Sergio Perez in 14th with just the 1 point. And it is Sebastian Buemi, Paul di Resta, Adrian Sutil, our teammate Rubens Barrichello, Narun Carter-Kane, Jarno Trulli, Vittorio Liuzzi, Timo Glock, Ambrosio, Heikki Kovalainen, all yet to score points this season. So, taking a look at the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull are leading the way in the Constructors' Championship with McLaren in 2nd, Ferrari in 3rd, Weir in 4th, Lotus in 5th, Mercedes in 6th, Sauber in 7th, Toro Rosso down in 8th, and it is just Force India, HRT, Lotus and Marussia yet to score points this season. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more, and I will see you guys for some more sim racing content very soon.